Shadowbox Secrets.
Oh, thank you.
Yay, and you're a pink girl like myself, so...
Yes, I love pink. Which is surprising because, like, it took me years to, like, realize that it was okay for, you know, because I'm, like, really kind of, like, I'm, like, an Elphaba true and true, like, I'm, like, pretty grounded and stuff. So I was like, actually, I really like pink, I really like sparkles, so...
I always say, like, if people ask for, like, a stupid fun fact, I always say I'm an expert on all things pink and sparkly, so there you go, sounds like you are.
Yeah.
Last you and I actually, like, sat down and spoke, you were in the throes of Titanic.
Oh, yeah.
And so I saw the show quite a few times in a very short amount of time between...
Just keep going.
Just keep going, okay, I can help you if you need. So you're truly my only Celine that I've...
That's the way I like it.
Yes. So I saw it very quickly, very short few times. You left pretty shortly after to go do Death Becomes Her.
Yeah.
What was that transition like?
Insane. Okay.
I got you.
Yeah. It was insane because I still had to do Titanic while I was rehearsing for...
How did all this come about?
Well, it just happens. I just accepted the job and I got myself in that predicament by accepting the job because...
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, so I got... They wanted me to start in... Thank you. In February, and I wasn't done with... Technically, I wasn't done with Titanic until like March 30th.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked to be let out of my contract like 2 weeks early because it was going to be too crazy to do that. And then they pushed back my start date for Death Becomes Her. So then I had an overlap of about 2 weeks of doing. So this is the trick. So during the day, I'm like rehearsing for Death Becomes Her, and I'm like learning Madeline because that's what I started with. And then, I did it. And then,
Good job.
and then I would do Titanic at night, which was crazy because if you don't know, Titanic has some improv sections. And, you know, sure, we can repeat things at times, but, you know, I didn't really like to do that. And so I just, that was really hard to kind of like keep it going and coming up with stuff on the fly. I mean, I know that that's improv, but I'm not really actually an improv artist. Surprise, surprise.
That surprises me.
Spoiler alert.
You can say it now.
Yeah, I can say it now. No, I wrote them ahead of time. I wrote them when I was sitting on the train or late at night when it would be like 3 o'clock in the morning and I would like wake up and be like, oh, that would be ridiculous.
Oh my
and then
God.
I would write it down on my notepad.
I love it.
Yeah, it was actually quite exhausting. So anyway, so I was like kind of like struggling with that and like, you know, coming up with the improvs and then doing them. It felt like life was going at like breakneck speed, honestly. Yeah. And I was like, am I actually retaining any of the Death Becomes Her thing? And the other thing that made me nervous was because like I had a date already when I started the rehearsals. Like I knew that I was going to be on. Yeah, I knew I was going to be on. I did it.
I'm so proud of you.
April 15th, that's my first performance.
I was there.
So, oh, you were?
I was.
Oh, wait. That?
I went twice.
Oh, I was going to
So I
say.
brought to that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I was at
I was
your
like,
first.
No.
I did it! You did it! I'm so proud of you. It's so cute. It is so cute.
Yeah, so I like started that rehearsal process knowing that I would have a date, so that made me a little nervous too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know.
So you knew Madeline was going to be the first one you went on for?
Yeah.
Were you rehearsing Helen at the same time?
No, I haven't even started Helen yet.
Still?
Still.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
My Grammy's brain.
Stop it.
Maybe too much.
You're not that old.
No, I'm not. I'm 25.
You were going to be stepping in for Megan, and then you kind of, all of a sudden, were doing it 7 shows a week.
Yeah.
So did you know going into that was going to be,
No.
So what was, okay, so
Okay.
what you can do is
Hold
on to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, just let it
just let it
blossom.
blossom.
That whole thing when I was doing the show, that came about, you know, later on.
Uh-huh.
Because Megan was exhausted as she had announced, and you know,
Yeah.
because I don't think people realize, but like Tony's, I mean, I've never had to go through it. I've never been nominated for a Tony.
Which, ridiculous.
Crazy.
Beyond ridiculous.
I think that one's pretty good.
I think it's perfect. You crushed that one. You killed it. Amazing.
I wouldn't use the P word, but the Tony season is pretty crazy. Like, they are doing press all day and then the show at night. And, you know, your personal life too, you have family, and like you're trying to like take care of your family in addition to doing this. And the show is just, it's a monster role, and it's really crazy. And so it came about that I was going to be doing the 7 shows a week, and it was weird because like on one hand it's like exciting to get all those chances like to go on.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I don't know, you know, I've been saying it's Megan's moment, and it's like, so it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's great if it gets going, but it's Megan's moment, so it's like, it's not my turn, you know? So it was like really kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I was grateful to kind of start to understand the role a little bit better. Because I don't know if you know this, but it's like, you do the rehearsal process and you're like, you start with like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then you go through the rehearsal process and you're like, okay, I have a better idea what I'm doing, like technically, but I don't know what this character is yet. And you start to go on a little bit, and then you're like, okay, now I know, I get it. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, no, I don't get it. And then you're back to square one. And so that's kind of after the month long of doing the show, I'm kind of back at that square one place where I don't know what I'm doing. What is this that I've created? This doesn't work.
Now it is time to breathe though, like that you.
Yeah, now I get to breathe, but honestly, I have a lot of time on my hands backstage, and like, usually what I do at the theater is like, I'll do the show along with them, like in my dressing room, and like through the intercom, like I turn that up and I just kind of do the show along with Megan and everybody.
Yeah. Wait, did yours and Megan's path ever cross during Wicked?
No.
Seriously?
No, it did not, but you know what's funny? When I got the job, I got the standby position in Chicago, and I asked them, I had seen the show in preview, so I had seen it. Okay. But then I had asked them if I could go and see the show before I left for Chicago. And it happened to be Megan and Shoshana.
No way.
Yeah. So I saw Megan, that's when I saw them do it, and I was like, well, first of all, Megan was just, I had not laughed that hard. I was like, oh my God, well, who is this woman? And she was pretty spectacular. But I still didn't meet her at that point. I only met her for the first time doing this.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy, actually.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so nice. And now it's like Linda and Elphaba sharing the role, which is like.
I know. That's really weird.
Something that I feel like is not. Do you want help?
No.
Okay. Fun fact about Death Becomes Her that I think I yelled the first time I saw you do the role. Judy Gaga, Cher, and Celine.
Yeah.
What? How did you how? Yeah. That's like
so many people bring that up.
Before.
I know, it's crazy.
And
now I can add Liza to my list.
Seriously?
Liza. Not really.
Like 30 seconds of Liza.
Yeah, I'm not really doing Liza. I'm doing like a really bad version of Liza.
No.
Yeah. I'm like one step closer than Kristen Wiig's, like the turn. Have you seen that turn on the lamp? And I'm like, how is this Liza? Oh my God, it's so funny.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah.
So you also in Cher, you stood by for 2 people.
Yes.
That's like you're like a standby extraordinaire now.
No.
For the 2.
That was actually easier because
really,
because Lady's part. Well, first of all, Teal was never out. And it just, Lady wasn't as big a part as Star, so it didn't feel as daunting as this does, you know what I mean?
And I feel like they're never really on stage together, like Lady and Star, like if they were.
They are a little bit, but it's not as, the crossovers.
Yeah, not as intense as this one. As we're gonna see in a little bit, you chose a really fun quote from Death Becomes Her to put on your shadow box that we're making.
Right.
Do you want to share what made you choose this? And
yeah. Am I allowed to reveal what it is?
If you want, you can reveal it.
I just feel like this quote is really just encapsulates who they are for each other.
There you go.
You know, and how they support each other, and it's kind of like, you know, Glinda and Elphaba, they get to this point where they realize that they're different people, but they can help each other and be there for each other. And be true friends. It's like true friendship.
True friendship.
Yeah.
As you know, you were my first Elphaba, which is insane that I'm sitting here with you right now and I'm trying to like keep calm.
Oh, please. When did you see it over here?
2009.
Oh, that's when here you saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. It was, I had just started doing theater at the time when I saw it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have like bits and pieces of the memory, but I tell this story every time and I think you'll appreciate it. So I was like a painfully shy child, which is hilarious now that I don't shut up.
You found yourself.
I found myself. I'm making up for it. I will never forget this moment. Intermission happens. And my mom was like, if you want to do this, you need to be more like Glinda. That Elphaba was very, very nervous when she was doing her toss. She was like, you can't have Elphaba's personality when you're talking. You have to like be into it. Like Glinda, you can't be like, oh no, with the toss.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so here I am. Like, I can't be like, your toss was perfect for the moment, but you know what? It was not a life lesson.
Yeah.
Not for me to be that toss.
Yeah. So you are Glinda.
Sure, personality-wise, yeah. Without the blonde and the soprano, but yeah.
Oh. Are you a belter?
Sure. I haven't sang in a while, but yeah. I understand.
She's a belter.
Sure.
That is so sweet. I love that story.
I can't say you are my only Elphaba, but
no, and I shouldn't be. I would hope not to be. It's so funny because I remember when the breakdowns. That's like when the audition notice came out that they were looking for. I think they were looking for like understudies and a standby for Elphaba and for everybody actually. And I remember the breakdown said like Elphaba has to be very physically fit. And I literally thought, I was like, well, I can't do that.
what?
Because I was a gym person. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh, I guess. But then I looked at Nessa. I was like, I could be Nessa.
Yeah. I was like, I just have to sit and do it.
Yeah.
That's it. I was like, I'll be Nessa, but wear Glinda's costumes because that's what I thought could happen when I was.
Yeah, I mean, well, she does have like a little pretty one in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like pretty and pink.
Yes. Since we are making roses, have you ever played Rosebud Thorn?
What?
So it's kind of, your roses are like the highlight.
Oh.
The bud is something you're looking forward to, and a thorn is something that's challenging or.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
Roses and thorns.
Yeah.
Cool.
With Duff becomes her.
Yeah.
I want to know what your rosebud and thorn have been.
The rose is doing something like a role like Madeline where I didn't think I could do something like that. I hadn't done comedy in a really, I mean, in my career before Titanic, I wasn't really seen comedically.
Which is crazy to me.
In life, I'm an idiot. But people were like, took me, I think because the Elphaba thing that I was just serious. So it was like, so getting to play even Celine and then Madeline for this is just like, I mean, crazy. I just to play like the pretty popular blonde is just so not normally my brand. But like I'm having the best time learning how to do that.
That's awesome.
I think my bud is like seeing where this show goes and like where you start and where you end are always completely different. Right. So I'm like excited to see like where I end up and the discoveries that are yet to be made and because every role I always think like, oh, when I started I'm like, oh, that's funny, I was at like a certain point where I was like, oh, I thought that was going to be it, and then I end up growing and growing and growing. And I guess the thorn, what was the thorn again?
Just the most challenging part so far.
Oh, the challenging part I think is to allow myself, I get one show a week now, and it's like allowing myself to enjoy it rather than like worry about what I'm doing, how I'm being perceived, does the audience like me, and I have it shoved away to the corner, but it's still there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's true for any kind of performer. Oh my god, I didn't even mean to wear roses.
I'm freaking out, that's amazing.
Ow.
You okay?
Oh.
Okay, well, so is that the bad now?
It grew back.
It did all the way?
Yes, look.
That was so fast.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
It was like 5 months though.
What happened?
Okay.
We can talk in blue.
I can't, I shouldn't, this is the thing, like, Then I love nails because I love the clickety clackety, like anything clickety clackety, and like, but I am like a bull in a china shop. I don't have a lot of grace, and I'm pretty rough on my hands, and just, you know, anything that I touch. So I had these long nails, and I was very excited.
For the shower? Or just
For the shower, because I was like, oh, Madeline should have nails. There's a part where I have to make an entrance that I am covered and I'm crawling on the ground. The audience isn't supposed to see it.
Cool.
So, okay, I'm gonna glue and talk. And I thought I had to, it's really awkward and weird, to be honest, what I have to do. And I hadn't quite figured it out because it's my second show. But I went out like gangbusters. And like I crawled out really fast, and I crawled out like this with my hands. And then this nail got caught in the track, like the, you know, the automation track for the sets and furniture to move on. So it got caught in there and just went geek-oo. And then I like have to lay there for a second, and I was like, that hurt. And then I looked down and just blood, blood everywhere. And I was like, oh crap. And then I like lifted my nail like this and went like this, and it went like a cellar door. It was like, yeah,
that's so scary.
It was really bad, actually.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh. And so I finished the scene, and then I got off stage and I showed stage management, and they were like, and I was like, and everybody was like, are you okay? Is it, maybe we get you ice? Do you need some ice? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, just really calm about it, because I didn't actually think that I ripped my entire fingernail off. Why would I think that? I just thought the fake nail had lifted off my real nail. And then there's this guy on our crew, his name's Pete, and he looked at it and he goes, oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt later. He's like, you ripped your fingernail off. And I was like, I did? I was like, and I still don't believe him. I was like, no, maybe not. And then I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, yeah, you ripped your fingernail off. And I said, no.
Good try.
I said, no, I didn't.
I have a medical degree.
If you know me, you know, of course I would argue with the doctor. I was like, no, I didn't. And he's like, oh yeah, you did. And he showed me, and indeed I had ripped it off. And then it was all the way down, like, you know, you have a root, so it was like it was just hanging on by the root underneath under the skin. So then he had to pull it out. Yeah.
Were you numb?
Yes, they numbed me. They were very impressed with my pain tolerance, though, because when they numbed me, they were like, this is really gonna hurt, this is gonna be bad. I was like, oh, okay, sure. And then they numbed me and they're like, are you all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, it was like a little needle. Like, they're like, no, everybody's always like, that's so painful. And I was like, oh, it really wasn't.
That's insane.
It wasn't that painful.
Well, you're a trooper.
Thanks.
One other fun game I came up with.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's a this or that game, but I'm calling it He Loves Me Not.
Okay.
Name they were workshopping, because you do that with like the flower.
Oh, yeah.
I can't take that.
That's so funny.
That's so good.
You know what other line that I think is so funny that Jen says that never really gets a response, I think, because the audience is like busy taking things in. But when we're at this act 2, when we're like we're bringing Ernest to Viola, and you know we have another customer for Viola, and she says he's in our trunk. I think that's so funny.
Do that for the next one. That's a good one. I like it.
He's in our trunk.
He's in our trunk.
That's so good.
Green makeup or glitter gown?
Glitter gown.
Golden Age musical theater, contemporary musical theater?
Ooh. How contemporary.
Ooh, okay. Cher, Celine?
Celine.
Nice.
I like Celine.
Yeah.
I like her as a person. I mean, I don't dislike Cher, but I think Celine is, like, I get, like, weepy when I think about Celine, because I just think she's such a beautiful human being.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Take the potion or stay mortal?
I'm gonna stay mortal.
Agreed.
Because I think I don't want to know how it all ends.
Fair. Twisted neck or hole in the stomach?
Hole in the stomach.
Yeah.
I think you can have more fun with that.
I agree.
You'd be a really good party trick.
Yeah. Oh. And my last question is paper flowers or real flowers?
Real flowers.
I'm the opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's funny, it's like I like these flowers. I'm like, I'm not a big flower person.
I like flowers.
Yeah. They're pretty, but I forget to water them.
Megan has fresh flowers in her dressing room.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Carly, the dresser, she's really good at doing flower arrangements.
Okay.
So she kind of, like, every week, she's like a fresh arrangement.
Wow.
And it's so pretty. It's like,
Yeah.
and it changes the atmosphere. It feels like so, like, light and fresh, and like, there's something about it that I'm like, and I never really thought about like having fresh flowers. Like I would put them out when people would give me flowers, but like, I've been like, yeah, I think I could have fresh flowers in my place because it
Changes the vibe.
It does, it really does. And it's different than plants.
Yeah.
It's,
They're pretty.
yeah, oh, they're so pretty and they're soft.
We're almost done. And then we get to reveal what your code is.
That's the best part.
I'm so excited.
So good. So good.
You have to keep this in your dressing room now.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Where else am I gonna keep it?
I don't know, hanging in your foyer or
A foyer! I have a foyer in my New York apartment. My foyer, I'll put it in the West Wing.
We made it together.
I'll paint your ass.
I'll paint. This is amazing.
That's so good. I love the vial there.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
I'm so glad. If this beautiful I'll paint your ass shadow box made it into an art gallery, what would its title be?
Friendship.
Love. If a castmate had to surprise you with a shadow box, what do you think the decal they would put on it would be? Decal.
The decal. Oh gosh, you're gonna have to edit this out. What would that be?
And who do you think it would be from?
I don't know, one of the boys for sure. Like I would say Graceffa, Lucky Graceffa or somebody, and they would probably say something snarky to me. Like delicious or something like that.
Yeah. And then lastly, when you look back at this box in like 5 years or so, what do you want this to remind you of like all the years from now?
I want this to be the beginning of a period of time where I am unafraid and willing to take more risks and do things.
I love it.
Not my look.
Well, I'll paint your ass any day.
Paint your ass.
I'm there for you. Well, thank you so much for being on
you're
Shop Box
so
Secrets.
sweet.